Just woke up, couple thotties from the club, dealing with this hangover.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. What a goddamn day. And it's late as fuck, ain't
Yeah, it is. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. All right, let me get my little thing started. How's
I
everybody?
don't think you're going to be pub crawler today, partner.
Who not?
Bitch, I'll show up late.
This nigga had to go in his own pub crawl.
About to say, we could pub crawl in a living room, motherfucker.
Put a bunch of different bottles in each room.
We could do that sad shit where we lay on our backs with our knees up and just slide ourselves across the floor. Drinking some beers, making something beautiful. Welcome everybody to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Salty the Miracle Squirrel, a.k.a. Unicorns are real. I've seen them. 9/11 didn't happen. Sitting across from me, as always, the Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL. And then sitting directly to his right, we have the president of the Savage Section, the 12th man talk himself, the website that will never be finished. We have Mr. Average Joe. I have to keep the same energy, man. If I'm going to go with Smurf's neck, I got to go with your neck.
I feel you.
That's fair. And then sitting to his right, finally back after leaving me alone to die for a week, we have the beautiful, the luxurious, the illustrious Nikki P.
Hello.
You're struggling here by yourself?
Yeah, it's always a struggle when there isn't any Hot Pockets in the freezer. I told somebody that while they were like, oh, yeah, you love it while you're out of town. I'm like, yeah, I had to call my mom this time and be like, hey, can you cook? Because
Shit, dog, you need to go right there to the Winn-Dixie and get the little 79 cents Insta-Lo Main.
I probably could do that.
You got an air fryer.
I do. It just turns into it. Well, that's the thing. Like, I have to go shopping, which I don't like doing. And then there's also the idea of, like, all the food that we keep in the fridge has to be cooked. Not heated up. You have to cook it. Yeah. And I don't want to do that.
I feel you.
So
I feel you.
That's where my life was this week. How was you guys' week?
It was pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yep.
Work?
Yeah.
Then you got a motherfucking tax refund.
You got your tax return already?
Well, you know, I applied for the little instant shit.
Oh,
They
yeah,
give you
yeah,
shit. Yeah. They give you half now, and then you get the rest later.
I don't know why I never do that at all. Like, don't they just keep your tax return and, like, they give you a loan, essentially?
Yeah. It's basically they give you half of your return as, like, a loan, and then the other half they give to you once it hits.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't do shit like that.
I mean, you get a direct deposit. It'll be there in, like, what, 2-3 weeks? You get it the instant. It's as soon as the feds approve your shit, they send you your loan.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And it's not really a loan because they taking the money before you even get it, so...
So it's basically like they fronting you.
Right. Here's some of your money now. You're going to have to wait on the rest. That's all I got.
Oh, shit. How about you, Joe? How was your week?
I ain't do shit but like watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, yeah. You getting caught up?
That's all I've been doing.
So proud.
Yeah, I'm like on the middle of season 5.
Good?
So proud.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, that show exhausts me.
I need to get on that show.
Did you catch Inhumans when it was on TV?
I did not.
I'm so mad they kind of they canceled it after the first season because not a lot of people knew about it or knew what it was. But it was a dope fucking show.
I remember hearing about it.
And it was going to tie in with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. while it was on television. But
Because of the Inhumans.
yep.
You know,
Yep.
shit happens. How about you, Nikki P? You were gone for a week. How was it?
Exhausting.
Exhausting.
And I got to do it every other week until July. It's exhausting.
Trash. And then they tried to get
That is a word
and then
for
they
it.
tried to get her to go out of town like what, Wednesday, and she was like, okay.
I'm
All
a
right.
team player, y'all.
He gonna respond for no, I need her for a week.
I was saying, I'm about to text
There's
her boss.
no Hot Pockets, sir.
I was about to say, I'm about to text her boss myself. Like, do you want me to die? Is that what this is becoming? All right, well, let's go ahead and get the show started. Oh, wait, actually, while I'm here, might as well. Is my...
It's fine.
I definitely need to look at this because I forgot that I have ads this week. All right, so...
Good ass beer.
Don't nobody like you like this.
That's fair. All right, so we need to go ahead and shout out NOLA Pediatric Dentistry this week for sponsoring the show. Y'all need to go out there and check out their state-of-the-art office, meet their amazing team, and talk to the board-certified pediatric dentist and owner, Dr. Chris Norbo. Shout out to Chris Norbo. He offers many services, including white fillings, white crowns, infant laser frenectomies. Let's pause real quick and look at turtles crawling across my fucking floor. And I lost myself. Infant laser frenectomies, root canals, interceptic orthodontics, professional teeth whitening, professional fluorides, IV sedation, and general anesthesia, hospital dentistry. Dr. Chris and his team also specialize in working with patients of all ages with special all ages with special needs. And so please come by and help them celebrate their new practice. Their address is 7030 Canal Boulevard, Suite 120. That's 7030 Canal Boulevard, Suite 120, New Orleans, Louisiana 70124. Tell them the Hangover Podcast sent you, and let's talk about Turtle right now having a seizure in the middle of my goddamn floor. What the fuck?
Agent T.
I was just trying to check the cameras and not interrupt.
Tom Lou. It's fucking Tom Lou's over there with Mission Impossible.
What the fuck fell?
The wire with the charges.
This is going wonderful. All right, so today I am drinking Pimm's because Mardi Gras is coming up on us in a couple of days.
Mind you, none of us knew what that was until your cousins told us about it.
Oh, Pimm's?
Yeah.
Yes, apparently it is a New Orleans cocktail.
I mean,
it's not
one of us knew what it was before the
Yeah.
cousins told us
one
about
of us. One of us. And because I wanted to have my little drinky drink that Mayor Cantrell can't take from me.
it. We live in Jefferson Parish. It doesn't affect us.
TD ain't playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass in the house. Don't be buying nothing. You hear me? So, everybody else drinking the same thing? Oh, no, you got some tequila over there, huh?
I got the Blanco.
The Blanco?
Enjoy.
Enjoy your Blanco.
I will.
Enjoy your
How you liking the Pimm's over there, bro? I know you got to drink it with Coke. But
Yeah, I mean, it's really not that bad. It's kind of like almost like a rum and Coke.
sort of.
Yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of gives
yeah.
that feel. I forget what kind of fucking
It's cucumber.
cucumber liqueur?
Yeah.
No way.
It has a cucumber flavor to it. It's like good
It
if
does.
you add
Like a little backing of a cucumber.
Yeah.
Well, aftertaste.
You're supposed to make it with like muddled some cucumbers.
Yeah, I know it says that, but it also says in here like you could put ginger ale or lemon lime soda on top of it. So that's what I'm doing today, and it is fucking delish. I know you'll like that shit.
I hate that sound.
All right, let's go ahead and get started with how all celebrities this week have lost their goddamn mind.
What else is new?
Let's see. So we have. What are you doing? Fuck Joe.
Fans.
Fans.
We love fans.
We do have fans. Thank you, dear. Well, let's see if the fucking app's working with us this week. I'm sorry, guys. I started drinking today. I made gumbo, and I always have drinks while I'm drinking gumbo, and gumbo takes 5 hours to make. Therefore, I'm about 17 deep.
He's had 10 marijuanas today, sir.
I've had 10 marijuanas. God damn, Turtle, how high are you? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Oh, looks like we still ain't got everybody, but we'll go for it. All right, so for this week's top fans, for 4 months, we have Mr. Chase Different. And for 3 months, we have Mr. Matthew Pena, Mr. DJ Wilson, Mr. Swamp Thing Nicholson himself.
You good?
And then for 2 months, we have Mrs. Asia Donaldson. And Mr. Joshua Payne. Shout out to all the top fans this week. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Especially since we got an influx of fucking French people liking our shit, which was pretty cool. On Instagram, we got 50-something likes on a picture, and most of them, I couldn't understand what their captions said on any of their pictures. All right. So,
Shout out France. Ponce de la Francais.
beignet.
Oh man.
I mean, donut. All right, so let's talk about The Mandalorian. One of the favorite shows that have come out the past couple of years, and it's Star Wars related, which made Star Wars cool to watch, even for people that don't want to be a Star Wars nerd.
Yeah,
Which is
honestly.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
Oh, you're missing out, my friend. Well, one of them, I think she went by the name of Dune.
Who?
Dune, the chick.
Oh.
You could use that.
Yeah, you talking about the
this.
big burly chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got cut. She's gone.
What?
Bye-bye.
For
Yeah.
what?
I'm trying to get it. The messenger.
Yeah, she got cut because
I'm sorry, Nikki.
Do you have messenger?
You can Google it. That works
No,
too.
it's on Messenger. I messaged.
She has the article.
I had it already, y'all.
But
I'll look on Messenger.
what you call it? Yeah, she got cut because of some tweets.
Yeah, so she's always been like the type to really kind of speak her mind
Yes.
every time something bothers her.
It's a big ass woman.
I'm
Who
about to
gonna
say,
tell us something?
exactly. Who's trying to tell?
Fact, she's fucking
I didn't
huge.
know this, but she was she used to be an MMA fighter.
Yes.
And then she stopped.
And
So
became an
that's-
actress, yeah.
She was the chick off of Deadpool too. Huh?
Yep.
Yep.
With the superhero fucking landing.
Here comes the superhero landing. Here it comes.
Called it.
Alrighty.
You got it.
Yes.
Here we go.
So
Talking to the mic.
she said, Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views?
I mean, I feel like she's right.
Well, that's the thing. She's not wrong. It's just
I feel like she just kind of stated a fact.
Yeah.
She didn't.
She
like,
got Nick Cannon.
say,
yeah. She got Nick Cannon.
She got Nick Cannon.
She just kind of stated that like that's how it's all.
Because you can say the same thing about slavery. You know how they managed to get that many black people? Other fucking Africans.
But the difference to me, the difference.
hey, my friend,
is,
come here. I got the bolt.
We're not doing it.
These people are great.
Ralphie May. Free cruise. But
Talk about black people don't like to go on boats now.
As soon as they got in line.
But I think where the issue comes in is, like somebody said it because she's a Trump supporter. So it's like, oh, now y'all are the Jews in this equation? Like everybody's hating on y'all because...
Oh, is that what she was trying to imply?
That's what I got out of it. Was it's like, now what, y'all are you the Jews in the situation? Because we spent 4 years listening to y'all telling us to get the fuck over it.
Right.
Suck it up, you pansies, fucking snowflakes, get over it.
Right.
And it's like, oh, now that your guy isn't in the office anymore, it's like, well, you know, we're kind of like the Jews when it comes to the Nazis. It's like, first they make everybody hate you. And then it's like, what were y'all doing for 4 years?
I mean,
It's just a classical situation of like, you could dish it but can't take it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
It's the vibe I get. Why were you thinking about it, dear?
I mean,
You scared that bitch gonna beat you up, huh?
get that like she's a Trump supporter, but she's a big.
That's a big old bitch.
just thinking what she said, I didn't find bad, but adding in that she's a Trump supporter and somehow implying that like Trump supporters are going to be rounded up like Nazis, that
Right. If that's what she was implying,
what
then
she
I'm
was
like,
If
implying.
that's what she was, if I may be wrong,
Right,
but like
right.
that's what I got from reading and like looking into it a little bit that I
unless
did.
like you can be a supporter of some person and still realize that people are being split up by this tremendously, regardless
Yeah.
of what's
Yeah,
happening.
absolutely,
So
for
if
sure.
she's just implying that people in general are being split up, and that's how the Holocaust happened,
right.
not wrong.
Then she's not
then
wrong. Yeah.
not wrong
I
at
No,
don't
all.
see
not
a
at all.
problem with that.
Because that's all that's factual up until the point where, you know, it comes into the, are you talking about yourself being a Jew because you're
Yeah.
a Trump supporter, or you just realizing the general segregation, if
Absolutely,
you will,
yeah.
you know, of the nation.
Yeah, if that's the case, cool. But if you're talking about yourself in regards to being a Trump supporter, go fuck yourself.
Right,
Because
that's-
I'm not listening to that shit.
I mean, it did get
That's a
round up.
big reach, sir.
They did get round up on the
Yeah,
fucking
because they
plane.
chose to show up.
Oh shit. But yeah, so I mean, with that, I
It's
don't know.
not like black folks bought a ticket to the fucking ships. And then showed up and was like, chains? What? And we got to roll this mall.
This wasn't in the brochure.
I need to speak to a manager.
Shut the fuck up.
Nigga said I get 2 goats and a lion when I come on here. This is bullshit.
Free cruise.
Y'all are awful.
What, babe?
I mean,
She got cast in a movie with I can't remember the name, but it's someone like she's trying to like come back real fast. She's getting in a movie with it's one of the I feel like it's one of the Italian guys.
The Italian guy.
You know who I'm talking about. You know the
Fucking
ones that all
Pauly
are
D.
in all the movies. Not those people.
We're better than them.
The fuck. I'm gonna Google it.
All
Y'all
right.
go ahead.
Well, with that, also
Pedro.
the Mandalorian himself, Pedro
Mr. Sexy
Pascal.
man.
Pedro Pascal, or whatever the fuck, he is going to be playing Joel in the HBO imagining of The Last of Us.
Oh, really? I thought they were gonna go with Jamie.
That's what I thought. We thought that they were going to pick Jamie the man who played Nikolaj.
Jamie Lannister.
Yeah, Jamie Lannister. I can never pronounce his fucking name, but I heard that they were going to make him Joel for The Last of Us, which I would have been totally okay
They
with.
gonna give him his hand back.
I'm sorry?
They gonna give him his hand back.
Anyway, so
Ben
Game of Thrones
Shapiro.
reference.
Ben Shapiro? What about Ben Shapiro?
That's who she's gonna be in the
She
movie.
found
with.
a new home at Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire.
Oh, okay.
So she jumped on that.
She probably threatened that nigga.
Uh-huh. Give me your fucking spot.
I'm gonna beat your ass up.
Shit. You ain't gonna bully Ben Shapiro. That motherfucker says whatever the fuck he wants.
That's
I'm
probably
sure
why
she
he
do
did
too.
it.
That's why they're gonna be a good match. I tell you what, because that little nerdy motherfucker will get beat up before he
Fucking table
before he
reads will be
tells.
hot.
That's the motherfucker that goes on TV talking about, no, you're not a transgender. You're a man who thinks he's a woman. It's okay. Facts don't care about your feelings, though. It's like, whoa, bro.
God damn. Quick sidebar. Did y'all see that the post with all of the now transgender men who was like, it was like a fucking mass spread of just all of them in drawers with period stains.
All right,
like,
Brett
and it
showed
says
me that the
everybody
other
gets
day.
periods. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure just women.
Just women. I gotta draw the line somewhere. All right, there has to be a line in the sand.
Stop.
That's where I draw the line. If you are a transgender man that happens to still get periods, I don't want to know about it.
Right.
You don't have to tell me. I don't
Right.
give a shit. Don't be like, hey, bro,
More marag.
hold up. I gotta go change my rag real quick. You hear me? Like, no, don't tell me none of that shit.
I'm gonna roast you.
Yeah, keep it. Yes, at the very least.
Do you get your period if you're on testosterone?
Apparently. I don't know.
That's what that post seemed to imply.
Yeah, because it said everybody.
I've never thought of that.
everybody
I don't
gets
know why
periods.
I just thought it always.
And I was like, you know what I didn't need to know? First of all, when she's on her period, I don't want her to tell me.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Especially not you, homeboy.
if you if you tell a nigga like me that you're on your period and like you're transgender, like I think you're gonna catch these L's from
I'm
me.
going to call you a
That
fucking
doesn't make
broad.
like
No, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Because like women, if their hormones are out of whack, sometimes they won't have their
I've
period. So
heard
I
that.
can't see if someone's pumped with testosterone.
Right. Like, bro, you can't be growing a beard and
There
have
we
a
go,
period.
googling things.
I know. Don't some women like not get periods
Some don't.
from like,
So, like-
different birth control and shit like
a
that?
chick I used
Well,
to next
I
to
mean,
never got her period.
There's birth control you can have that can do it. There's like if you're very low weight and your body doesn't feel like it can properly handle having a baby, you won't get your period.
Right.
And then there's just several other things that would make you not get
So everybody does.
Everybody. Like, now, homeboy, if I start
it. A
bleeding,
lot of athletes don't
if
get
I
it.
start bleeding out of my dick, that's a time for me to talk to Jesus.
Right. I got to go see somebody.
Yeah, this isn't okay.
Specifically the Lord.
For most women, this isn't a particular issue, but for men, it's a time to talk to God.
Right.
So, but
what up, big dog?
Here again. No, it's been a while.
Only a homeboy like calling you up, like trying to like confide in a motherfucker, just like, dog, you're not gonna believe this.
That's not
I fucking got up today. I got a bunch of blood coming out of my dick. It's like, oh, you on your period, you fucking bitch.
I wish y'all understood.
You fucking broad.
Fuck off my line with this shit.
Go to Walgreens, get some
Tampons,
tampons.
you fucking pussy.
This is our friendship.
I mean, it says taking testosterone will usually cause changes to the menstrual cycle, and then after some time of taking it, many people find that their cycle stops completely.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would figure, like, because isn't, like, hormones the main reason why
Yeah.
women get periods?
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound weird. We got a couple homeboys we can talk to.
We do.
we can see if
do.
it works.
Yeah.
But with that being said, yeah. So the Mandalorian is gonna be Joel on The Last of Us.
Probably not
Yeah,
sticking tampons up
I'm
your dick.
actually not a fan of that.
Yeah, I'm cool with the little girl that they selected.
Oh,
And then I
Bella
found out
Ramsey.
that they fucking
Lady
kicked James.
Beaumont.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Lady
bitch with the big
Momo.
ass forehead.
Yeah.
Small ass eyes, big ass
Oh,
head.
Magnum Dome. Look.
The King of the North. The King of the North.
Shut up.
I'm curious to see how she acts because I feel like she didn't really get that many lines.
Nah,
But she was just a badass.
She killed Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I
though. Like
think-
how
I
the
think
little
she's
bit of
pretty
lines
good.
that she did have. She
she
pretty
was
good.
on another one that I watched. Fuck.
I feel like that bitch was in a scary movie.
Something about.
Well, move it.
God damn it.
But
It's
yeah,
like-
so I mean, I'm cool.
It was another show on Stars, but she got on the most recent season, and she did pretty good on that one. And there's a show on Netflix where she's the star of like the first 2-3 seasons, and then they change out. I guess she got too old or something.
So it's a TV show like called The Last of Us?
No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I don't know. What they do? No, it was a limited series.
Yeah,
they're not
limited-
going to do like a full blown show, but they're going to do a limited series on The Last of Us.
Oh, all right. 'Cause I'm like, man, please don't let that shit turn into like The Walking Dead.
No,
But that shit like died to me after a while.
no.
Walking
I
Dead right now is
fucking
pop
I hate The Walking Dead.
tripping.
I got through 3 seasons and I was like, how
Smoking
does this
dope.
end? How does this end?
Smoking dope.
How does this end? Just like, we're on season 43. Where are we gonna stay? Oh, we found an empty greenhouse. Maybe the reflection from the sun will make them not see us.
No, that's not how it works.
And then like it's
You got to realize at a point, after a while from
Ooh, he
running
wants
from
my
the
water.
after a while from running from the fucking zombies, you know how they operate, you know how they work, you know how to avoid them. So at this point now, it's just time to get society started back up and slowly mow these motherfuckers out. So that's what the show turns into.
Is that what they're doing
Instead of just surviving, they have like full on communities where motherfuckers is starting to bring back schools and shit like that. And
now? Like the
but
governor.
bigger,
Oh, okay.
a lot bigger,
Yeah.
and a lot less dangerous.
Homeboy kept his daughter in a cage.
Yeah, because she was a zombie.
Yeah.
He would
Some
brush her
people are willing
hair.
to die on that hill. No matter what. Oh shit. But yeah, to me The Walking Dead became 2K. It's like it's the same thing every season.
It's not though. It's not. I wish it was the same thing every season because maybe seasons 4 and 5 wouldn't have been as boring. But like 6, 7,
Is that why seasons 4 and 5 were boring? Because it was becoming repetitive?
it felt like they were getting to where season 6 and 7 are now, and they just threw them right back into the same shit as seasons 2 and 3.
How many people are still there from episode 1?
Fucking Rick is gone.
I know Rick's been gone.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that. I know
Yeah, Rick's the only people
Coral's dead.
Yeah, Carl's dead. He's dead. Rick's gone.
Yeah, I know he left.
Maggie's still there. Glenn's dead.
I know Glenn. Every white girl in America let me know Glenn was dead.
Bubble gum.
Look at her. Look at her. God.
You act like I ain't hear you talk about 2K? you really gonna do that?
Motherfucker.
Like you was just gonna slide down with
Yeah.
it, huh?
Just like 2K. It's the same fucking thing every year.
What's the other one?
Maggie's still there?
Maggie's still there.
Maggie's
Maggie
still
is a bad bitch now, yo.
Maggie's a bad bitch always.
Glenn dying was the worst thing that society could have done to Maggie. Because she will shoot you
Did
with
he
her
ever
baby
find
in
her?
her arms. Like, here, baby, hold your ears. Bow!
Did he ever find her?
Who?
Glenn.
What do you mean?
Because I know right before he got his head bashed in, he was like,
No,
I'll
they were-
find you. And then he cried.
They were next to each other when
I'm about
he
to
got
say, yeah,
popped.
she watched him die.
I know. And then apparently she looked him in the face and was like, I'll find you. And then got cracked across the head again.
I
Really?
remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
'Cause I thought that was the stupidest
I just
thing. Like,
remember
no,
the
you're not going to find her.
I
Your
just
brains
remember
are
the
about to be
beating,
all over
yeah.
the side of this RV.
Yeah, you ain't escaping this one, Playboy.
But yeah,
Well,
Michonne, Michonne's there. She had a little mixed baby for Rick.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep.
I
It's
think
a
I
little
literally
RJ.
stopped watching the season that Carl died. I didn't see him die, so I think I stopped
Daryl's still
watching.
there. Daryl and Carol, they're still there.
They're still together?
No, they never got together.
they were never together?
They
Okay, I
never
thought
got
they were
together. Yeah, no. She actually ended
I know
up with
she used to,
another
like,
nigga
be
named
into him.
Ezekiel.
I had a shirt
She
with his
what?
face
She
on.
ended up with a black man named Ezekiel.
Oh, okay.
Nigga had a tiger.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I know she was into him.
Nigga
I know
with a tiger.
they were kind of into each other at one
Waterfall.
point.
Who, Daryl and Carol? Yeah, they were definitely supposed
Oh,
to be together.
okay.
Definitely
Wanted to make
supposed
sure I
to be
wasn't
together.
tripping.
Daryl was buku hot when that whole guy. He was like, oh, this nigga got a tiger, so you gonna go bet. Bet.
Ooh.
Bet. I'm gonna go rebuild my bike and ride off.
Yeah, man. Crossbow tiger. Come on, dog.
They made a video.
Come on.
They made a whole video game about him.
Yeah, yeah. It was good.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Days Gone.
Oh, I didn't play it.
Did you
either.
ever play it?
A little bit.
And then you stopped.
Yeah.
was
I heard it was really
confusing.
good, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No, you're thinking about,
Until
fuck.
Dawn?
No, that stupid-ass fucking game they made with him with a baby in a bottle.
Oh yeah, the little fetus thing that he carries around. No, not that game.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Ah.
Some of us waited 5 years for that fucking game to come out.
And it was trash.
And then I started playing. Nicole bought it for me for $20 off of Redbox, and was like, "Hey, I'll buy this for you. I think he's hot. I want you to." She'll watch me play video games. So she's like, "Play it. I think he's hot. I want to watch." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I get a free fucking video game out of it."
Right.
We played that shit for an hour. And she looked at me and she's like, "What is going on?" I'm like, "I have no fucking idea." But anyway, moving on. All right. Let's see what we got going on right now. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. I know this was a big deal for Joseph. Joseph? Go ahead.
Brady. Not only did he win, they fucking
Yeah,
dog
that-
drug them motherfuckers.
I feel
yo.
like every year one team gets to the Super Bowl by mistake.
No,
Nah,
I
neither-
feel like
It
both of them
feels
belong
like,
there.
It feels like most of the Super Bowls are boring now.
They went.
Nah, you wildin'.
Tampa Bay went 7-0 after their bye week.
I agree with what you just said.
What?
Is it like it gets boring?
What do you mean?
'Cause
The
it's-
Super Bowl?
That
'Cause
Super Bowl,
they
like the past couple
stomped
Super
the-
Bowls have literally been like the.
Oh yeah,
scores have
it
been,
was
like,
definitely
way
a
like that.
boring game
Yes,
for
that's
sure.
what I'm talking about. Like
For
stomped
sure.
the shit out.
Yeah,
of
they
them.
just whooped he little boyed the fuck out of Mahomes and them. Mahomes
Yeah.
That's what I'm
had,
saying. It's just boring.
Them niggas
Mahomes
out of whack.
had no time in the pocket. All of his receivers was dropping the ball. Now, if they'd have been on the money that they was on all regular season, maybe Mahomes would have stood a chance. But if none of your receivers is catching the ball, you can't run the ball, you can't even stay long enough in the pocket to pass the ball, you lose.
But I mean, the Bucks almost beat the Chiefs in the regular season too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you're not. It's like the Saints. You're not gonna beat Brady 3 times. You're barely gonna beat him twice in one season.
Definitely beat him twice.
Like,
Oh, yeah, that second time.
We at least got that.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, as far as boring, which y'all call it, like, yeah, it
was a boring game.
I could see that, but I mean,
I mean, it, like,
but it was history though. It was still
no,
history.
It was definitely history.
Yeah, it's
like,
still
I'm not going to
history.
take nothing away from that because, like I said, I definitely like being alive and being able to see like somebody win in 2 different divisions, being
Right.
able to see somebody go to the Super, like, because we've always had that talk, like, oh, the Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans this year. Wouldn't it be fucking crazy if the Saints went?
Right.
And like like I told you, like last week, drive 20 minutes to go see the
Yeah.
Super Bowl that we're in.
Right.
Like, wouldn't that be dope? So like
Right.
they actually pulled it off for the first time. So I mean, by all means, shout out to Tom Brady and the Bucks for that. But I heard it was a boring game. The biggest thing was because I didn't finish watching it because I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go edit the video." Because at that point it was like 21-3, and I was like, I have
Yeah,
no
but
re-
like, I mean,
no
anything can
reason to
happen
watch
though.
this anymore. Huh?
Anything can happen.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Tom Brady is still the only
like-
man to ever beat the internet.
Exactly. But let's be real. I mean, they was whooping their ass in the first half. And I thought the Chiefs gonna come out in the second half and start slinging that bitch.
They
What?
And they didn't. Anything can happen until that clock hit 0,
Facts.
but it didn't happen. They didn't score 10 fucking
Yeah, we
points.
saw that with Atlanta and the Patriots.
They didn't score 1 touchdown.
Yeah, they kicked all field
All
goals.
field goals.
Yeah, because I still remember those days, or that day, whenever
Mahomes about to fuck around and get a pay cut.
whenever Tom Brady played played Atlanta, and they had motherfuckers on Facebook that I'm friends with talking about, "Oh, come on, Atlanta," and I was like, "Have y'all lost y'all's fucking mind?"
Right.
Niggas hate Brady that much though.
No, I even put it on Facebook. I said, next year, I better not hear not a one of y'all talk bad about Atlanta when we play them.
Yep.
I don't hear none of y'all's fucking mouths because y'all out here rooting for the fucking enemy.
Right.
Go Brady. Fuck Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, not y'all, but like the Falcons. But not y'all. Y'all cool.
I mean,
'cause
if y'all like the Falcons, that's your problem.
That's tough.
prove us different. Anyway, so yeah, one of the things that people kept bringing up that I saw was the Weeknd's performance. Now I'm gonna let Nicole take it a little bit because she knew more about it than I did, his performance. But I didn't even give a shit about like the underlying story that was apparent. Like this was supposed to be like the culmination of a story he's been telling.
Correct.
He paid $7 million for it
Yep. His own money.
of his own money because you do not get paid to perform at the Super Bowl.
Nope.
But aside from all that, I've been hearing people talk about how awful the performance was. I personally loved it.
Yeah, I thought
didn't.
it was fucking
I
great.
thought it was 15 minutes of crack. Like,
Yeah.
every time one song would fade out, I'd be like, that was a dope song. I missed that song. I haven't
Right.
heard it in forever. And then a new one would fade in. I'd be like, I forgot about this motherfucker, too.
Facts.
Another banger.
Fucking dungeon stripper music.
But he do need to get rid of the mustache. It's freaking me out.
Somebody said that boy like Hercule from Dragon Ball Z.
But him spinning around in that fucking mirror maze, I was like, all right, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm not a big fan of The Weeknd either.
Nigga reposted that
I
little.
honestly didn't even see the performance. I just read about it.
You haven't seen it yet? But you said you didn't like The Weeknd?
Nah,
Really?
I think he's overrated.
Wow.
I think he's a great performer.
Well, I mean, I don't know about performer. I think he's got great music.
Yeah.
I mean, going for what he did for that show and the whole leading up to it.
Yeah,
that's
from
a
an
great
artistic-
performance.
from an
did you hear-
artistic
What
background,
did you hear
yeah.
leading up to it? What was it?
You can tell he's one of those Juilliard artsy-fartsy motherfuckers.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, he showed up to one award show with a busted face, looking like he got beat up, and then the next show he showed up and it was all wrapped up like he got plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And then his music video came out and he had the whole big fake weird looking face.
Yeah,
He
Everybody
had
was
gotten
like-
the plastic
To
surgery.
me, that was like like that video gave me mad Joker vibes.
It was weird. And then leading up to the Super Bowl, his face was back to normal. But so the whole thing was, you'll see it through the performance. It was showing how when he first got into like being a celebrity, and then how fame kind of kept trying to change him.
When he was in the mirror maze,
Yeah.
and it was lights everywhere, he was blinded by the lights.
And so
of
everything, that's the plastic surgery part of it. And then, like, pretty much towards the end is him, like, coming out being like, I'm
Right,
not
you
gonna
remember
let y'all
how all
change
of the-
me.
Breaking free.
Remember how
Yeah.
all of the people that had the wrapped up faces kind of like huddled around
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then
And
he
he kept
broke
pushing
out of
them
that. That
away,
was
yeah.
like all of the celebrities in Hollywood slowly, starting to turmoil his life and smother him and all of that, and then he finally breaks free of that.
Man, give it to the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Man. I love
So there was
a
a good
storytelling
story
motherfucker.
behind it.
Right.
Yeah, like now that y'all break it down, I can see it because I didn't get any of that when I watched the performance.
And I think
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
problem, is that a lot of people didn't know the backstory and like him leading up to it, so people were just like, "That's a really weird thing." But
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you actually know the backstory, it's
Yeah, like if I
"Oh,
knew the
okay,
story,
that
like
makes
you just
sense
broke it
now."
off. Like if I knew that, then I was like, oh, you did that. That was tight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But nah, you like a weirdo. to
Oh,
me.
that motherfucker. Like that 5 a.m. booty call song. Every time he performs that son of a bitch, I'm like, yeah. This,
Which one?
only fuck me when it
Oh.
Anyway,
It's a dungeon stripper.
speaking of busted bitches, Casey fucking Anthony.
Oh,
That hell still alive?
She back. She back with a vengeance.
This motherfucker.
Didn't you start doing porn?
No.
Oh,
she tried to apply to be a parent again.
Apply?
Apparently.
I didn't hear about that, but the reason that
wait, time out.
Like some in vitro type shit. She wanted to get herself pregnant. Yep. I think it was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Then nobody-
2019.
Then nobody won't fuck.
Yep. Doctors was like, yeah, we got you. Fucking people in the lobby was like,
Yeah, so here, Casey Anthony.
coming down the lobby, is this spelled correct? Oh, shh. That's that bitch right there.
Can you fucking imagine the face on that man when he was like looking at the fucking application and it's like, y'all stop fucking with me.
Nigga, stop
playing.
bullshit.
Y'all stop playing. And then I know it, somebody's like, do your fucking job. Oh, sorry, Miss Helen, I'm on my way. And then you go out there and it's like, Casey Anthony. And then that bitch stands up and you're like, yo. Yo. Yeah. Yo.
Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
Motherfucker get home that night, dog, look.
Hard day, babe.
Look, have you a drink? They had you a drink too. You're not gonna believe what I'm about to say.
Sit down, drink this.
Well, apparently she is funding her own documentary.
Now we got bread.
First of all, I thought whenever she got not convicted, one of the stipulations was that she could not profit off of this story. What
Maybe
the fuck
it's finally
happened?
reached the statute of limitations.
I don't know. But I tell you what, I went down the rabbit hole like a week ago and started listening to like some podcasts about this broad. Whew, I hate her. It's so easy to fucking hate this bitch. And then like the fucking balls it takes for you to come out and say, you know what? I'm going to make a documentary so y'all can hear my side of this. What side?
Right. What do we need to hear, bitch?
You literally, like, you were OJing like a motherfucker. Just shut the fuck up.
Right.
Just shut the fuck up. You have no reason to speak.
Yep.
You got away with it.
Just like when OJ came out with that book, What If I Did It? What if you shut the fuck up?
What if she ends up saying, like, I did do it? Is it past
She
that
could.
point?
No, there's no past, no point, nothing. Like, she could literally
It's
at this
because
point
she was
say-
already
She was
not convicted.
Yep.
She was let go in the court, in the
That
eyes of
fascinates
court,
me.
in the eyes of the law. She could have walked out of court that day and said, "Hey, y'all just let me kill my kid and get away with it."
That
Nothing they
ass?
could do.
Like, for real?
Yep.
Nothing they could do about it.
Shit.
Yeah, you can't retrial
That's
somebody.
what's funny
for the
is
same crime.
it's called double jeopardy. Not allowed to do that. Not in America.
Fucking game show.
But no, it's a part of a game show. But anyway, no, that's why it's even funnier because they had a guy who was so sure that his conviction was about to be overturned. He wrote a letter to the prosecution telling them, like basically bragging about all the crimes that he did and got away with. And they were like, you weren't off the hook yet.
Oof.
And now we got you. Now, life in prison, back on death row.
I think part of the stipulations for her being innocent or guilty should have been, all right, if you walking out of this courtroom, we got to take your lady parts, and you can't be on nobody's adoption list ever.
Ever. Yeah, because
this is too much for you to ever try to reproduce.
I've done this before, but and this isn't a plug. I just actually really enjoy it. If y'all get a chance, go listen to the last podcast on the left, the Casey Anthony one. It's 2 episodes. It's about like 2 hours each. Holy shit, man! Like the shit that this broad got away with.
Yeah.
And like almost blatant, like.
There was no reason why she shouldn't have been found not guilty for that fucking crime, dog.
That hoe didn't even like delete her search history, huh?
No, she literally was looking up how to get rid of small bodies.
Wow. The exact phrase was foolproof suffocation. And
Come on, dog. Like,
what?
The problem was when the forensic analysts went through her computer.
So they had too much proof.
No.
Yo, this looks
Actually, no, they had people on the jury that said they wanted to convict her because they believed she did it. They just didn't have enough evidence. Like the prosecution thought this was going to be a slam dunk, so they barely did any work. The defense were like, we have no chance. We got to work hard, and we're somehow able to pull it off. The Jose Baez was her lawyer. He actually said in his book.
Write that down.
He actually said.
Jose.
He actually said in his book he was waiting to hear about the search history. He thought they were gonna sandbag him with that, and it was gonna be over with, and they just never fucking brought it up.
What the fuck?
You want to know why? Because this was back in 2008. All they really had was Internet Explorer. Guess who uses Internet Explorer? Moms. Guess what she used? Firefox. So they checked the Internet Explorer browser history. Oh, we don't see nothing here, Jim. Forgot to check the fucking Firefox browser history.
Yep. Fucking
Didn't see
idiots.
none of it.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, one of the things she did was for 30 days she told her parents that the kid, Kaylee Anthony, was with Zanny the nanny. First of all, what is the nickname for Zanny?
Xanax.
Xanax. They think she drugged her kid. That's one thing. Another thing, too, was they finally said, okay, who is this Zanny the nanny that you left your child with? Oh, her name is Zenaida Rodriguez.
That's the name she'd give us. She like bars.
Another fact that nobody talks about. Mm-hmm. The body of Kaylee Anthony was found in a field between 2 houses. Guess who lived in the 2 houses? Zenaida somebody and somebody Rodriguez. Wow. She took the names of the 2 neighbors that she buried the body in the middle of and put it. That has been triple checked. It is 100% true. Nobody fucking talks about it. This
done.
bitch got away with it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Facts.
I'm out. LE_.
Dog,
Get
it
the
is
fuck.
fucking mind-blowing. I'm telling you, the last podcast on the left, the Casey Anthony story, listen to both episodes. By the end of episode 1, you're going to be digging your fucking nails into the table. Like, how?
God.
How?
I have a question.
They literally had too much proof.
So
and didn't use it.
even the what Turtle was saying.
Yep. Same.
I get it.
Same.
I get it.
Even since she pled not guilty and she applied to have a child, can they legally tell her no?
That's the thing.
No,
I don't think
because
they can.
Nope, that's discrimination. You
Yeah.
can't not give somebody something based off of.
Can they just like prolong the process?
I mean,
Let her have the fucking kid. Let her have the kid.
Actually, you know what?
Because then what? You're gonna find out who your mom is or what happened.
hey, there's that coupled with you want to also be honest. I think
If she makes it that far to learn how to do any of those things. Because I feel like this bitch a repeat offender. You leave her with a small puppy long enough, you're going to find that motherfucker in between Zanita and Rodriguez.
I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Hold up. Hold up.
I heard about the last one, Mom. But honestly, I feel like that would be the safest child in America because everybody would be like,
You want me to come babysit? You want me to come babysit?
your child's sick with what? Is that cyanide, you fucking bitch? Anytime, like that poor child could never get sick. Every time they brought CPS.
Oh, yeah. As soon as she walks in the hospital, somebody calls CPS.
Yo, they back.
No, but what's even funnier is after it was all said and done, she now is living with, or I don't know if she's married to him, but I know she's living with the private investigator in her case, and she helps him with his private investigation firm. And they asked her a couple of years ago during an interview how she was feeling, like what she would like, where, kind of like a People's Magazine, where are they now type situation. And like she said, she can relate to the O.J. Simpson trial because
I got away with it.
No, because there were a lot of things.
The glove ain't fit.
I
must have quit.
There were a lot of things that didn't add up in the O.J. trial, and she can relate to him because you got away with it. Because you got lucky as fuck and got away with it. Dog, it is fucking like, and then it's like just the balls that you have to be like, but I mean, then again, like we said a little while ago, like you can't be shocked. OJ did the same thing. It's almost like, yo, we got away with it. But it's not enough. I feel like y'all are forgetting about the fact that I got away with it. Let's keep poking the bear.
Yeah, but at least OJ glove didn't fit, allegedly. This bitch, every glove fit.
You know why the glove didn't fit for OJ?
Yeah.
Because it was too much blood on it, so it dried the leather.
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that they also, because it was evidence, they made him put on a rubber glove to put it on. And then if you watch the video of him putting the glove on, he did not put that glove on like a normal fucking person puts a glove on.
Yeah, no.
He's like putting in, doing all it is, these numbers and fucking, like, it was like, dude, nobody puts on a glove like that. What are you doing?
Right.
Nigga looking at you
And
like,
if it's already been tested, why are you making him put on a rubber glove?
It was like that. Yeah, go watch that video too. I know they got
His
it on.
DNA was already on it, stupid.
Why isn't that red light on?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go double check that.
I got a bloody glove right here. Don't mean I did anything.
We're trying a new camera today, guys. So and the red light just turned off, and now I'm getting nervous. How's it look? Low battery already. Motherfucker, we're 42 minutes in, and we're back. We had a little bit of an issue with the cameras, but hey, you know what?
Testing out new things, you know.
We're all drunk. You can't expect the best out of us. So yeah, Casey Anthony, making a documentary. I'm not a fan. I think she should stay wherever the fuck she is and leave it alone.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. So apparently Britney Spears is a thing again.
Free Britney!
Did anybody see the documentary?
No.
It's a documentary?
Yeah, there's a documentary on Hulu
No,
called Free Britney.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I'm going to have to check it out.
I definitely saw it next to an OnlyFans documentary.
So I want to watch that one, too.
I am wildly intrigued. I got to watch all that shit because I definitely love hearing about people that are just like, yeah, I, leave my boyfriend with no dignity for a few $1,000s a month.
I mean,
For the record, I wouldn't be mad.
yeah.
Who needs dignity? Oh, God. But, yeah, apparently something's going on with her and her dad to retain control of her estate.
Yeah.
or her money or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, because her little sister got control of her right now, and her dad wants it back.
Okay. I don't know all the details yet, so.
He was sick. He was sick, so that's why he lost it. Well, didn't lose it, but like the sister took over. I don't know if maybe that's him trying to get it back after the fact.
Yeah, well.
I don't know, but some of the I've been down some rabbit holes of like the shit that goes on with Britney, and it is wild.
Is it like, is she crazy?
No, there's like stuff like there's one video where she's doing some workout something video with her boyfriend, and like she's in the front just like looking miserable, and you can see her boyfriend tell her something, and it looks like he says smile, and immediately she just perks up, and it's like creepy stuff like that, like she's just being controlled.
Okay.
Like some Stockholm syndrome type shit.
Maybe. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I've always thought that the Britney Spears situation is weird because, like, she doesn't come off as like an Amanda Bynes. Have y'all seen that bitch lately?
It's bad?
Oh, it's bad.
Huh.
Like, I think she thinks she's a rapper now. She's got a couple of face tattoos.
Wow.
Yeah, it's depressing. Yeah, go ahead, y'all grab y'all phone.
Fucking right.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like you sit there and you look at motherfuckers that you grew up on, and it's like,
Some child stars, man.
yeah, man. It's a weird thing because you can't have a lot of movies and TV shows without having kids. But then it's like the effect that this like
Oh Lord.
yeah, the effect that this stardom is having on some of those. What is it, Amanda Bynes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
not,
whole
I
like
have an Instagram or something?
yeah, it's not good.
that whole feels like a Snapchat filter.
Let me see. I can't find it.
Yeah, it's like there was some video of her like rapping along to A$AP Rocky, and then like the last I heard about her, she like put out she was like rapping the chorus on some fucking track some random rapper was doing. Yeah, it's sad.
Y'all sure this is Amanda Bynes?
Yeah, it
Right.
is Amanda Bynes. She had an Instagram for a while, and like she got into some crazy fucking like she got engaged, and then her family was like, "Yeah, this is all just her having an episode," and like blah 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 blah. And then I remember she was calling Rihanna the N word with the ER at the end.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there's definitely something.
Keep that shit up. They're gonna really be looking for Amanda. Amanda, please. Fuck.
Out in the balloon.
That hoe like she about to get a grill.
She probably already got one. It's sad, dog. Like it's fucking depressing.
Her fiance look like a fuck boy.
Yeah, he's something.
Yeah, fuck that. Mm-hmm. That shit wet.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
weird.
Yeah, so I mean, it's safe to say that most of our childhood pop stars and Nickelodeon and all of them aren't doing too well. I mean, fuck, look at Demi Lovato.
Whoa now.
And shut your fucking mouth.
She wasn't doing too well either.
Right, spoons in the house.
I was about to say, Turtle already said he'll take all the spoons out of his house for her.
Shit, I saw some recently, like the ones that have actually done good growing up. And
Keenan Thompson,
Keenan's
Yeah.
doing really well.
Kel Mitchell.
Kel's doing really well. He's just not doing anything.
Raven's doing good, I think.
She had her moments.
Yep.
She had her wild ass moments.
Oh, Hillary Duff
Nick Cannon.
out here looking fine as fuck.
Hillary Duff out here doing her thing. Ooh,
Nick
that
Cannon.
ass. Nick Cannon doing something.
So I guess they don't all do bad.
And they don't all do, but Gabriel Iglesias,
I feel like it's whenever they
Yep.
do bad, like they do.
they
bad.
do really. Yeah, I think that's more or less what it was. Like I know the nerdy kid from School of Rock got arrested like probably a year ago for stealing shit, and they had his mug shot. And it just looks so sad. Man, y'all stay off of crack.
Drugs.
Anyway. But Justin, apparently, like a lot of people have been jumping down Justin Timberlake's throat about what happened between him and Britney and how apparently his career affected the public's perception of Britney, and that caused a lot of backlash on her, which probably also didn't help her mental stability. So he recently came out and apologized for his role with Britney Spears and Janet Jackson because he said, or people are also saying that he also played a role in like the public's perception of Janet Jackson.
The
After
titty thing?
Yeah. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't think less of either one of them after that. I mean, it's still Janet fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Right. And
So-
I've been looking to see those titties forever.
That's what I was just about to say. That shit. Like, I mean, thank you, bro.
Right. If anything, you have done a service to the black community, and we appreciate you.
I don't
For real.
I don't understand. And then I've always seen Britney Spears as like this pop icon who had one really bad year. So that's what's crazy to me that like you point that out, because I've always looked at Britney as one of the few that seem to still kind of keep it together.
Sure.
Evidently not.
There is a picture of her, I think, like, right after she shaved her head, and she's just in the car, and she looks so content. Like, you know, like, once you have just, like, this breakdown, you let out your emotions, and you just feel, like, good.
When you finally just snap, punch a hole in every window.
Yeah, you know, all that shit.
Like,
But, like, someone was saying...
shout out to our
they're
glass
like,
guy.
this is the calmest Britney's ever seemed. She was just so, like, just relaxed with a shaved head in the car. I was like, that's...
Because, I mean...
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Not the shaving the head part, but, you know.
But now, like, I mean, we've all had those moments where, like, we let a bunch of pent-up aggression, and then we finally let it
I thought
out.
you was about to say when we let a bitch ruin our
Whoa.
Nah, but we've all had that moment where we have that pent-up aggression, and we let it out, and then we feel a little bit better after. The difference is Britney's under a microscope. And it was like, I could see from Britney Spears' perspective, as it was like, you know, I'm held up to, like, this sex icon, pop star, this, that, and the fifth. And it's like, well, if I shave my fucking head, you know, then, I'm still so beautiful, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I get her breakdown.
I mean, niggas was still trying to knock down Amber Rose. So.
I don't like girls with hair like that.
I don't either, but
I've never been a fan.
I let Amber Rose sit on my face.
It's like, yeah, she'd kill you.
I take it.
Them cheeks.
Death by cheeks. I fuck with it.
You never seen Amber Rose's ass?
Oh, wow. I'm thinking of,
Where's his
ain't got no
ex-wife?
booty. Britney ain't got no booty.
no, not
Britney Spears.
I'm
I
thinking
fucking.
of
Are you thinking about Ruby Rose?
Ruby Rose.
Ruby
yeah.
Rose. No.
I was like, Ruby Rose
She's
doesn't
not
have that big of
sitting
an
on
ass.
Turtle's face.
No.
She
She'd probably
turtle.
tell me to sit on her
I was
face.
about to say.
Oh, shit. But, I mean, I don't...
I mean, did Justin do anything? I mean, I feel like it was your boy Kevin.
Better line?
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. I got child support. Yeah, I got child support. Yeah.
Mr. Who gives a shit?
Support. And his
I
kids,
forgot about him.
his
Yeah.
other kid's black too, and he get child support for them niggas too.
son out here
Child
catching
support.
dubs, man.
Child support.
Dubs left and right.
I remember when Homeboy thought he was a rapper. That shit was fun. Y'all remember when
He was making enough money, you would think.
Right. Y'all remember when she married that one dude for 24 hours in Vegas?
Cool.
Britney Spears?
Really?
Yeah.
Did
Why-
she?
Nah, it's 24 hours.
I thought that was Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I thought that was Kim, too.
Her too. But I remember Britney had one too. It was like a drunk night out in Vegas. Got married, and then the next day was like, no. My bad. Psychs.
Redacted.
I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Thought he was bullshit until he said I do.
Oh man, but yeah, I don't. Y'all need to leave.
Y'all remember that one time
alone,
Britney Spears showed us her pussy
Yeah.
getting out the car?
Yeah,
remember that shit?
Her and Paris Hilton made that famous.
Yep. Every fucking cameraman in the world was trying to catch bitches getting out the car after that. How many of those gonna slip up? Paris Hilton looked like she was off of fucking what that movie is when she fucking throw her legs open.
Fuck, Basic Instinct or
Yep.
something like that.
That's looked like she was doing getting out the fucking car. Like she was on purpose. She was like,
Boom, with a purpose. This is my vagina. Cover your nose.
lick on my fucking pants.
Why y'all gotta do that?
What?
Every time I think about that scene, I just go off into like, yeah,
That bitch uncrossing her legs.
yeah, like crossing. I'm just like, get cheesed out and shit.
But no, Justin Timberlake basically fucking like just apologized for his privilege and like just said that like, you know, is being silent just as bad as not taking up for somebody?
I mean, did he really feel like he did something?
Did he really feel like he needs to take up for her?
Well, apparently that's what everybody was saying, was like at the time he kind of like there was backlash for the incidents, and he didn't like try to clarify anything. He never tried to take up for them. Like whenever like the Super Bowl thing happened, like apparently a lot of the attention got thrown in Janet Jackson's face, and he never really tried to stick up.
Yeah, it was
for
like
her.
a titty. Like, yeah, absolutely. Gonna
Right,
get
what
this
I got
attention.
to they coming after you, bitch, not me. What the fuck I got to say something for? What I'm supposed to be like, oh, it was my bad, I pulled out the titty. Sorry, Janet had her titty prepped to be pulled out in front of everybody. I just pulled my meat out and everybody wants some.
Sorry, like, motherfuckers gonna crack open a bag of beef jerky in here like I'm not a redneck.
See what happens when you pull shit out?
Yeah,
It gets attention.
Yeah, like that's why I leave my gum in my pocket, motherfucker. I go to the bathroom and get me a piece. Throw that.
It's on the floor.
Don't worry about it.
It's on the floor. It's got a little cat hair on it.
I swept it up.
Protein.
Speaking of people losing their mind, Bam Margera.
What happened to Son, man? I saw it, but I didn't read it.
Starting to look like his Uncle Vito. Seeing him eyes, boy. That nigga look like he looking at everybody in the room at one time.
Yeah, I'm go up to that boy and start beating on him.
That's what we're gonna have to do. Go see him and just start smacking him around. No, like your daddy, like your dad. Dog, I rewatched those. I rewatched those clips not too long ago, and I was like, we used to look up to this man.
Yep.
And it's like now I'm looking at you like you fucking piece of shit.
Thank God I didn't turn out like you.
Spoiled ass child. Man,
Nah, I still think that shit great.
it's still hilarious.
Oh yeah, the old episodes are still hilarious. I'm talking about him as a person now.
Oh yeah, that shit's sad.
But
Is he like losing his fucking mind?
he's losing it again, and they kicked him off of Jackass 4.
I saw that.
Yep. Now he's calling for a boycott, which is fucking stupid.
Not gonna
Never
happen.
gonna happen.
Not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, you're not Dave Chappelle, cuz I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're not.
That shit didn't even work. Chappelle's show is still on Netflix.
I thought they just put it back on there.
They did. They did. They put it back on there.
So they
gave him his money.
renegotiated?
They
Yeah.
gave him his money. They
That's
gave
what's up.
David Man hit it for him one time.
Straight up.
I was gonna get to it, but we can
Pay
hit
the
it right
man.
now.
Pay the man.
Dave Chappelle got his millions, and he actually put out a video of another stand-up where he even says he was like a couple of weeks ago. I did a show where I mentioned my issues with Comedy Central in my name and Netflix and HBO Max using it. He was like, Netflix was kind enough to pull it down after we had a conversation. He said a little while went by, we had another renegotiation, and he was like, and all thanks to you. He was like, y'all stopped watching, y'all stopped looking at it, and without y'all's faces, it means nothing. My show became worthless. He was like, so they can't. I got a phone call, and they talked to me, and now I got my money, I got my name back, and I got my show back.
Straight up.
That's how you do that
Yeah,
shit.
hell yeah. Know your worth, King. We do.
Facts.
And that was it. Have we watched Chappelle's show in here one time?
Nope.
I stopped watching
As soon as I heard about it, I was like off my list on Netflix, all of that shit.
So, I mean, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. I'm happy for you, but yeah, when it comes to Bam Margera, dog.
Gotta get it together, player.
Yeah, you ain't
You
put
gotta get it together. Put your daddy through all that goddamn shit just to turn out just like him.
Yeah, no. It was also a thing of like, number one, who do you think you are? It's like, I get that you were a big part of Jackass back in the day.
Right, but you're not Johnny Knoxville.
I loved Viva La Bam. I thought that was a great show. But then it was also like, all right, so now it's like, all right,
And Bam's Unholy Reunion.
I never really watched that one, though.
That show was great too.
But I still remember, like with Steve-O. It was like Steve-O. Oh, Lord.
Get your shit off. Get your shit off.
But it was still like, I remember with Steve-O, like, they had to have an intervention with Steve-O because Steve-O was going to die. Like,
Yeah,
he was about
yeah.
to die. And now he's so many odd years sober.
And doing
And,
great.
and he's doing amazing. And they're like, all right, fuck it, let's do Jackass 4. Like, and dude, you still out there getting too fucked up to do anything. You're still out there, you're going doing this and doing that. And it's like, at this point, like, you just, like, motherfuckers have said shit about me since we, like, started doing the show and, like, doing everything else. Like, when it comes to if I have to stop drinking, I'll stop drinking. If I have to, like, let the shit go to go do a job,
Right.
I'm not, like, I don't drink during the week if I got work in the morning.
Right.
Like, I mean, if I do it, we'll have one while we're sitting here watching TV or something. But other than that, I'm not sitting here getting fucked up on a Wednesday.
Right.
And it's like, that's the one thing that I don't understand. Yeah, right. Like, I mean, you know, it all depends.
Used to.
I don't get drunk during the week. I drink though.
Yeah, right. Happy Saturday. But anyway, I mean, that's what I think is getting me more than anything is it's like, who does Bam Margera think he is, number one? And then number two, you think we're going to stop watching Jackass because of you?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Of all people.
Like-
You.
what?
No, that was.
Oh, but yeah, like Jackass is a group effort.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle's shit was just him. Well, not just him, but it was Dave Chappelle's show.
It's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
essence of it, yeah.
This is not the Bam Margera show. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, if they decided they were going to start showing Viva La Bam without Bam Margera, like, all right, I'll boycott that for you.
Yeah. I'm not gonna not watch Jackass.
No, because I want to see Steve-O. I want to see Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
I want to see et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I want to see the rest of them. It's like, I didn't just watch Jackass for you.
Rest in peace, Dunn.
Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn, man. The
Little
Dunn.
little Dunn.
Ugh. So, with that being said, New Orleans community currency to help?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So,
Talking to Mike, yeah.
Scared.
I'm coming.
We're only on week 26. You should know this by now.
I was doing something. I was getting there. I didn't know that was the next topic. Anyway,
She has to treat me.
so since the bars in New Orleans are clearly having financial difficulties because of COVID,
Technical difficulties.
thank you, Latoya. There's this thing that's starting up. I was trying to look up the name of it, but I couldn't find it. But it's they're doing a community currency thing where it's pretty much like you go and buy a bar tab, but you can't drink it yet, obviously. But whenever the city opens back up, you then have a bar tab. So it's pretty much like
It's like a savings.
kind of. So
Liquor savings.
so you're paying a tab at certain places
Put
just
liquor
to
on
help
layaway.
keep them afloat during this time, and then you'll have a bar tab later on. I don't know what bar. It's
I'm
probably
about that.
specific bars.
Call
Me.
the Hangover podcast supports this message. Motherfucker, call me. I will gladly put a little money to the side and just be like, all right, when this bar opens up, I'm going to go get them 2 free drinks. And then when this bar opens up, I'm gonna go get
That's
them
what I'm
drinks.
curious about. Like, if people are buying it now, whenever everything opens back up, they're just going to be using those tabs. So, but I guess not everyone's going to do it, so they'll still make money off of it. But I didn't do too much research into it, but I saw that was a thing that some
And it's
bars
probably
are
not
doing
a
that.
very big tab.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
just like $20 here, $20 there, kind of
Right.
Yeah, so I mean,
thing. Just to help them out in this
I think that's a great fucking idea.
Yeah.
It's like in the meantime, like since we can't sell alcohol and
So, I mean, that's literally our culture that's being died.
literally
Yeah.
our culture.
I mean, you get 1,000 people to bring $20 for a tab. That's $20,000 right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How many?
1,000 people to bring $20. $20,000.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was like, where you getting lost?
I'm thinking about to fall asleep.
My son was doing the math in his head, like, fucking
Wait,
Falling over.
brain about to default in the fry.
all right. I got really confused. I even had to look at it myself. I'm like, wait, that's not $2,000. Wait, no, that's $2. So then it's carried a zero.
He's right, 20,000. All right.
Holy wow. Okay. Yeah.
Never thought about it like that, huh?
Oh my god.
At least I'm good at math. Y'all.
Yeah. At least
All
that's
900 people that follow us, send us $20 to the Hangover page. Watch us blow up.
Boom.
It's just $20.
$20.
It's just $20. You're going to spend that on some bullshit this week.
Fuck, send us $10.
Yeah.
I'll take $10. $5.
No, you're getting too low. We got bills to
Yeah,
pay.
you're right.
Goddamn.
I'll start making Joe do weird shit on the internet for you.
Like this.
No.
It's my
It'll have to be
Steve.
way more entertaining.
My
We're
sneeze,
going
nigga.
to call it Only Shades.
Oh shit. But yeah.
Pay me.
Now I'm just thinking about all the motherfuckers like are gonna blow it on day one. All the bars open back up and it's like, bro, I left $20 at 50 different bars and I'm collecting.
Dude's night out.
Now, granted, some bars you're only getting one drink. With
That's
$20.
a bar crawl, sir. That is a bar crawl.
That'd be smart. $20 going down the line.
That's
Oh, what?
That's a hell of a way to do it. We could just start dropping $20 off at one bar a week until all the bars started, or one bar a day until all the bars start opening back up. And next thing you know, you got 30-something bars to go hit, and you're looking at your friend like,
I drink free everywhere.
impress some chick, just like, hey, you want to go to this bar?
All the hoes.
I drink for free, and then walk in and just like, hey, bartender, the usual. And then he goes, what? And like walks away. Comes back, brings you 2 drinks, and it's like, oh my God, that's so sexy. All right, I'm finished my drink. Can I have another one? No, we gotta go to this next bar. Where I got another $20.
I don't want to be greedy, you know.
I don't want to be greedy, bitch.
I like to explore my options.
He said the usual. What? Who the fuck is you, boy?
What was that on? Was that White Chicks? Hey, bartender, the usual? Huh? Motherfucker just walked away from him. All right, LaToya tested positive, then negative for a White House meeting. They don't want you in the White House, bitch. Shut down our bars again. Fuck you. Anything else to add?
Nope.
No, 'cause I probably agree with him. That shit is funny though.
Facts.
I think it was
She got the
mighty
vaccine.
hilarious.
She got the first part of the vaccine. So she showed up after, like, it was like, what, 2-3 days after she had gotten the vaccine to do the White House meeting. and fucking tested positive for the COVID, and then got another test because she was upset about not being able to go to the meeting, and it was negative. But guess what, bitch? Meeting's over. Too late. Go home.
Yeah, 'cause apparently they were all meeting together to see how they were going to distribute like relief funds to like all these places that need help.
So New Orleans, if we get our shit last, blame TD.
Blame Titty because she ain't playing with y'all.
I mean, they already blame her for everything else. So.
She do everything else.
Latoya, the destroyer.
Like, bruh, let me go get my drink on Mardi Gras, bruh. Like,
no, shush.
You don't think so?
That's a hard.
Good.
That's a hard thing to.
If you lift your shirt, I thought you beach right now.
Because it's like it's one point where it's like, you know, just let people, if they want to be stupid, be stupid. But then it's also like we're also trying to stop this fucking thing so we can get back to our normal life.
Yeah.
It's poor timing. Poor timing. But
I say we should have did the Italy shit a long time ago. Just shut the whole shit down.
Yeah.
That's what Biden
Niggas go spending an absurd amount of money at Walmart and then shut us down for like a month.
That's
and
what Biden said.
We had
6
Mardi Gras
weeks.
last year, so it's not like we missed in 2 years. We literally, it's just 1 year.
Right.
Yeah, because I know Biden had said at one point like that was what the big plan was, like shut everything down for 6 weeks.
Right.
And just get this shit under control. And it's like, bro, if you're gonna do it, rip the Band-Aid off.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
let's
Like
get
stop.
it over with, bro.
Right.
Like,
let's stop pretending like we're gonna do it. Never happens. Then the numbers rise again. And now we're back in phase 1, going, what the fuck are we still doing?
And then it's like with the vaccines, it's like
fucking UK is like,
I don't know how y'all feel about it. Like, I would personally go get it. I don't give a shit. It's like my mom got it. I think she got her first one. She seems to be doing okay so far. But like y'all said, y'all weren't comfortable yet.
Yeah, I don't get the flu shot.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet for the vaccine, or you're not gonna get it at all.
I mean, I don't.
I ain't fucking with it.
Fingers crossed
I'm
for
not.
mass immunity.
I'm gonna seem fine until I start blinking a lot. More than usual.
Telling you, son, you're gonna be only able to walk backwards like that bitch that got that.
No, but like I remember, I think they said for herd immunity, at least 70% of America would have to get it.
Yeah, I remember what the swine flu vaccine did to that lady. She had this bitch walking like this.
I'm sorry. What?
Just walking
She
backwards.
just walked backwards?
She couldn't walk forward, like, because when she would walk forward, it would be like,
So she had to walk backwards?
it was like some cerebral palsy type shit. Yeah.
I have to see this. I need to see that house episode.
It was when the swine flu was a thing, and she got the swine flu vaccine, and it fucked her up.
My ex got the swine flu twice. Cool. I didn't know anybody that got it once.
Nigga, I was on a cruise. I was on a cruise to Mexico 2 days before the swine flu hit. Guess when we find out the swine flu hit?
I remember you told me about
when we were in the middle of the fucking ocean. And guess where it hit first? Mexico. Had to turn our asses around. Fucking motherfuckers on the boat that lived in Key West got off the boat because that's where we stopped at, was in Key West. Got more clothes, then got back on the boat. I'd have been drove.
Everybody gonna be in Depot chicken coop. I ain't fucking with that shit.
No, so you're saying you don't think you'll get it at all?
Nah, fuck that.
No. What about you, dear? After like you said,
If everybody else get tested, then I don't have to.
that's part of the problem. Is that a lot of people have that mentality? It's like, if y'all get it, then why don't I have to? And that's also why a lot of other vaccines are becoming an issue, because they're like, oh, well, if everybody's already got the vaccine, why do I have to get it? Now your kid has measles.
And you can still be a carrier if you have the vaccine.
Yeah, that's another thing,
that's
too.
That's another thing. Like,
People-
you can take the vaccine and you can still be a carrier. So if you go places and get it, you can carry it to people that aren't.
Yeah, that's part of the thing when it comes to
Immune to
the COVID vaccine. Is they said just because you have the vaccine doesn't mean you can't become a carrier. So if you do come in contact with anybody, even though you're yourself,
The fucking point then.
because
And that's
you
the
don't
same with
get
having
it.
antibodies.
So like that's the thing. If Joe
And you can't give it to anybody that has the vaccine as well.
Well, yeah, because if you're vaccinated, you can't get COVID, allegedly. Like, that's the way it's supposed to work. If I get the vaccine, I can't get it. So if Turtle comes over and he goes, hey, Scott, what's up? And he's got COVID on his hands. And now we high five. I got it on my hands. And then later on, I go see you. I'm vaccinated. I'm touching my face and everything. I still don't get COVID because I'm vaccinated. But then I go see you. Hey, what up, Joe? We high five. And then you touch your face later. Now you have COVID because I still had it on me. I just couldn't get it because I was vaccinated.
I mean, when you put it like that, fuck that shit. No, I'm good.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, we'll see what happens. But, I mean,
I'll eventually get it, but I don't plan on getting it anytime soon.
well, yeah, I know a couple of people. Like, we know a couple of nurses. We know a couple of people that ended up getting it. So, I'm still hanging back. and I'm just peeping from the sidelines. Like, how y'all doing? Y'all got any fevers? Any little tricks, anything like that?
Third take.
Anything
You want
weird
chicken
happen?
coops, eh?
How your tongue feel? Like anything going on? Have you recently looked in the mirror and said, "Wow, these colors smell fantastic"? If anything like that's happened, let me know, 'cause I'm curious. But I mean, I've always that's probably part of my downfall is that I'm just a glass half full looking motherfucker.
Right.
So I'm just like, if they,
I'd hate to get the vaccine and be like, well, I can't see colors anymore, but no COVID.
right. And then no, they even say like if you have a certain type of allergy, they specify before you get the vaccine. Like if you have any certain type of allergies, you should not take the vaccine. But I think it's only like if you're allergic to eggs or something like that.
Scott, are we wearing the same pants again?
Are we?
Is it the one with the furry on the inside?
Y'all close your eyes. No,
Oh, okay.
they just look very similar. Twinsies.
Winter,
Oh yeah, like I just
Winter, fucking Edward Secret, Richard Secret line.
What?
That's what they call male sweatpants.
Oh, okay,
Richard
I'm okay
Secret.
with that.
You know, Dick Secret.
Yeah, Nicole looked at me earlier when I put the sweatpants. Nicole looked at me earlier when I put the sweatpants on. Where are you going to dress like a little slut?
put a white T-shirt on, fuck the whole game up.
Oh, if you had a fresh cut, you wouldn't have been able to leave the house.
Bro. Show podcast. What?
Nigga, you can't be on camera looking like a slut.
Yeah, we gonna cut the visual.
So they recording from here up, right? All right. Okay, let's see. Cardi B, flowers get him gross.
Oh man,
What?
I didn't want you to read it because then it just kind of like you got to get the quote because then you just ruin it by saying the topic.
Flowers get him gross.
Grass. First off, it says grass.
Grass.
That's the name.
Fuck flowers, get him grass.
No. So Cardi B was saying that for Valentine's Day.
I feel it.
Right.
Not that kind of grass. But
They in there blowing roses.
Or them type of flowers.
Cardi says she's all for buying. Like you should get your man a gift, but it should always cost less.
For Valentine's Day.
For Valentine's Day, it should always cost less than the gift that he gives you. So if he gets you flowers, you should get him grass. And she's getting some backlash.
You're still not telling me how you got that ring, boo. You're still not. You don't cook, you don't clean.
You get niggas grass.
I can't understand why Offset keeps cheating on me.
The pancake ass titties.
Okay.
Like an high flapjack. Double stack.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all take this one.
What do you mean?
I'm curious to hear what y'all got to say about it.
Fuck that.
I mean, I'm not a big present getter for Valentine's Day either. Like, I don't feel like it's necessary. Shit like birthdays, anniversaries,
Yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
That's where my conflict is because I don't give a shit. Like I know I would like to get her something for Valentine's Day, but
Right.
I've never really given.
I've never
But then at the
expected anything on
but
my
then
end.
At the same time,
Don't you give me no grass, bitch.
bitch. Who the fuck? I got you something, and you're like, oh, well, it's got. How much were those roses? $25. How much was them chocolates? $15. So that's $40. Now subtract. All right, it's got to cost less than what you, bitch. Fuck you. Who the fuck?
Everybody in the
I'll pay
audacity of
bills
this
in his
bitch.
house, bitch.
I'm about to say nobody says thank you, Dad, for all these lights. To bring it back to Chris Rock. Oh man, that's why that pisses me off because it's like, all right, so now we got to keep score,
She just got done taking L's.
right?
Now you want to take more?
Right. You shouldn't be giving relationship advice, Cardi. I'm sorry.
At this point,
I love you, but
Yeah.
I love Cardi. But at
Yeah.
this point,
don't
hey,
get no more relationship advice.
Shout out to what is it? Up, the new song. Up.
UPS?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
That's a dope fucking
yeah.
track.
Facts.
Oh,
That track
But-
hot.
But
Yo, I need a phone.
you're pissing me off when it comes to you got a tablet right in front of you.
No,
But
I
it's
need
pissing me off when it comes to that shit because it's like stop giving relationship advice when you and your husband can't seem to keep each other's genitals in each other.
Right.
Yeah,
Fuck
There's
facts.
always somebody else.
Till you and Offset got at least 20 years and y'all daughters through college, I don't want to hear shit.
And then and he didn't cheat the whole time. But like I just that's where it's aggravating. It's just like, bitch, why are you putting? That was like when Saweetie came out and said that shit about the fucking Birkin bag. Like if he ain't buying you a Birkin, then don't fuck with them. And it's like, motherfucker.
Right? Can you buy you a Birkin?
What's
bitch?
a Birkin bag?
That's a $60,000 bag.
Bag? Facts.
better
They had,
eat dirt and
they
die
had
trash.
rappers all over the place talking about, man, I don't know if Quavo gonna hear this or not, but she fucking bugging. He was like, nigga, they had one nigga was like, I've been with my wife 30 years, and I wish she would ask me for a $60,000 fucking bag.
Straight up. Straight up.
I'm gonna go trade in her Mercedes and got a Honda in that fucking bag.
Fuck that. I'm going to trade her in. Fucking 60.
What you got, babe?
So it was
What about her poo?
yeah. So Cardi was on Jimmy Fallon and
She's talking about how she was shitting.
No,
Nasty
Jimmy
bitch.
Fallon asked her what the phrase was for if it's up, then it's stuck. And she said,
That's a song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's
her
her song.
They were
Yeah.
asking her about it.
if it's up, then it's stuck. She goes, so have you ever taken a poop, right? And it don't come out? It's just up and it's stuck.
And this who y'all taking fucking relationship advice from? That was like when all that shit popped off. With
That's why I
Kylie.
love Cardi.
No,
She said it's a metaphorical quote. That's what
that
she
was
added
like
at the
when
end.
all of that shit popped off and everybody like Kylie or something happened with Kylie Jenner. I forgot what the whole situation was, but like Kylie Jenner said something and like everybody lost their minds. And I'm like, why are we holding these fucking Instagram models on this high level of people that we should take like political or financial advice
Right.
from?
Right.
Stop.
I hate that everybody uses, well, they're in the public eye, so that makes them role models for little girls. There are plenty of other women in the fucking public eye that your little girl can fucking look up to besides Cardi B and motherfucking
There's no reason why
Meg Thee Stallion and
There-
fucking every other twerk-a-lot bitch that's out right now.
there is no reason why your kid
Like, it's-
can't look up to somebody like
Rhapsody.
look up to
Tink.
somebody like look
Queen
up to,
Latifah.
look up to somebody like 50 Cent. Then also
I mean, that's Young and May.
then also have a favorite rapper, and then also look up to Robert Greene, who wrote the 48 Laws of Power. Like, you don't have to just like, all right, Kylie Jenner is my whole world.
Right.
Like, you can have multiple people that you look up to for different reasons.
I mean, you named all men. I was trying to name all women.
well, no,
Not
I
to
was-
be sexist
No, I mean,
about
like
it, but
for me, like for
typically women use their role models as women. That's why I was saying.
Well, okay, when it comes to women, you know, you can look up to somebody like Tank, and then you can have Cardi B as your favorite rapper, and then name a fucking CEO. That's
A
what
female CEO.
Oprah. We'll go with Oprah.
There you go. That's a good one. Nigga was like, damn, Martha Stewart.
I'm
Ellen
more so
DeGeneres.
just thrown off by him starting to name the men when we were on the female topic.
I'll take
Yeah,
Martha
yeah, yeah.
Stewart. That bitch don't be snitching or nothing.
Nah,
Facts.
she took that lick.
Yeah, straight up. I say Martha.
But yeah, I mean that's like I don't understand the whole thing. And then like Cardi's giving out relationship advice and then saying shit about being shit stuck in her butt.
I'm legit bothered right now that she said that about the gifts and shit. That shit don't really bother me.
That really made my blood boil for a second.
Yeah.
Where it was like I buy you something and you're like, all right, I'll get you something too, but it's gotta cost less than what you got me.
yeah, bitch. These
you also have
hands
to
buy
realize-
one get one free. What you gonna give me?
Right.
Like-
And bisexual, bitch. They go both ways. What's up?
She's talking about shit. When her and Offset exchange gifts, that's probably like stupid expensive gifts.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah,
she's
she
telling
gave that
it to
ni-
people who obviously don't afford gifts like that. So you're literally saying, like the quote was, "If he gets you flowers, get him grass." So like, you're telling people that normally just receive flowers to get their man grass. It's pretty,
Applebee's is awesome.
She gave that nigga $100,000 for his birthday
yeah.
in cash.
Applebee's is awesome. 2 for $20.
Bruh.
You hear me?
Nah, he probably got her he probably gave her his location.
You can know where I'm at today, baby. You know where I'm
But all day. Look at me at church. Being a good boy. Hey, homie, hold my phone.
Hey, go drive my phone around the church's parking lot. Pretend I'm
back.
waiting for some chicken.
Let me see your phone though.
That's so bad. Because that's like, there's a friend of mine who like was messing around with a guy and his phone was being tracked by his girlfriend. And he was like, "Oh, I'll just leave the phone at home if you want to meet me at the bar. Just agree on a time." And I'm like, "Yo,
I got a homeboy. His old lady tracked his phone. One day he came over to hang out with us. And then I was like, hey, you want to drink something tonight? He was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's drink something. I was like, all right, come, let's go take a ride to the store. We went to the fucking store. We get to the fucking parking lot. This bitch start calling his fucking phone. Talking about, where you going?
Why you left Scott's?
He was like, I'm in the call with Scott. We coming. I'm like, bro, stop trying to play stupid. Like, you know why she's calling you. You know what you did. You know what you did.
You didn't tell her you were leaving the location.
You better tell her your every move.
I can't imagine.
I'm not staying with you. I'm not staying with you.
living in that
We get to that.
circumstance.
If there ever comes a time that you tell me from now on, leave your location on so I can see. Because
If there ever came a
there's been times that like something happened and like my Snapchat wouldn't show where I was, and you were like, so why did you turn your location off? And I'm like,
I've been curious on why your location
I
is
didn't
off.
turn my location off.
But that was like years ago.
Oh yeah, it was.
But like now, if we got to the point where
Motherfucker, you got yelled at for being at my house one time.
I did.
Yep.
For what?
Because I went to his house and I didn't tell you I was going over there and you were out of town.
Oh, well, yeah.
You were like, whose fucking house are you at?
No, you were like, oh, I'm at Turtles. And I was like, wait, when were you going
Ain't
to
no
Turtles?
bitches over there. I was like, yo, at the time I was living with my ex. Like, how brave do you think I am?
That's my cousin.
That was a while ago.
No, this is when we first got together. I don't even think I don't even think you'd met his ex yet.
No.
Okay. See, we're all talking about very beginning of the.
Oh, that's when we
we're
went over
much
there to go
more
drink that liquor
stable
he
now.
brought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the white Hennessy.
Yeah, the white Hennessy.
Damn, you tripped on my dog that day?
Yeah,
Yup.
she did.
Apparently.
She was like, I'll burn that fucking house down.
Tell them bitches they better keep their fucking hands off you.
White Hennessy? Who the fuck is Hennessy?
And why is this bitch white? Sound like a stripper to me. Y'all got hoes over there.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God.
done with
Nah,
this.
like, nah. See,
So-
I play too much. Like, if you want to track me, go ahead. I play too much. I'll do it.
I'm gonna leave my shit in the strip club parking lot.
What?
I'll go park outside my ex's house and watch YouTube videos. Every time she poke her head outside, like, what do you?
It's cool. Don't worry about it. Try to prove a point.
Just burning a fucking hole in the side of my head right now. Yeah, man.
What you doing watching gold digger videos?
Don't get in the car though, because then I'd be telling the truth. So
Could you imagine that? Me just sitting out, Nicole pissed me off. I go park outside my ex's house. 20 minutes later, cut to me just sitting there with Hulu. Thank you for being here. Watching Golden Girls. She called me, who the fuck? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
hey, go get me a Capri Sun out the fridge. Who the fuck are you talking to?
All right, so before I dig my grave any deeper, there was a pile up in Texas.
Oh man, on I-35, bro.
Woo,
That
100
shit.
cars, 6 deaths, man. I was about
I don't
to
know
say,
how it wasn't more, dog.
I was about to say hit it for him one time, but I feel like that's a bad moment. So no, you don't hit it for him one time.
I was about to say.
I'm about to say, what button would he hit?
I don't think we have a.
He said he was gay. So what?
I don't think we have one for
He
that.
kept getting hit from the back. He said he was gay. So what?
Yeah, like, what you gonna do?
Sorry.
It's not as many deaths as it could have been. Like, no, you can't do that, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, I bet Nicole's glad she's back this week.
To be honest with you, I'm so to hear the death count, I'm honestly relieved
Yeah.
because I thought it was gonna be a lot.
Like by all means, like love
Condolences to the families, for
families.
sure.
There was a lot of
Absolutely.
major injuries. But
Yeah.
So far, only. 6
Bro,
deaths.
like there was already 40 cars piled up in a fucking
That fucking
FedEx
truck,
18-wheeler.
holy
Clean
shit.
up the middle of that bitch at like at least a good 70 miles per hour.
God damn.
Clean up the middle of all the fucking piled up cars. Like no stopping it when it hit the other cars. It just went through. Boom.
Nicole asked just go ahead.
Yeah, we were discussing it too. Like, in that instance, say you ended up getting in a wreck and you knew that people were just going to keep on coming. Do you get out of your car and try and get away from there? Or do
Safest
you-
place is in the car.
Okay, that's what I said. And Scott was like, well, I feel like you should get out and, like, go, like, try and get away from the accident. But I feel like you can't tell when a car is coming, so you could literally be trying to get out your car and be hit.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, it's like I think it's to me like just for me,
Except
like,
for an 18-wheeler comes and smushes you.
Right, because then that's the thing. What if you're in one of those cars that
Yeah.
gets fucking trampled over by the FedEx truck?
Right.
But with that being said, first of all, headline: I am not the person to take survival advice from. I watched Bear Grylls twice, fell asleep. Don't listen to me. But to me, it's like, all right, we get into a wreck. I'm looking around. This is a obvious pileup. Wouldn't it be smarter to get out, make your way to the side of the road and just try to get as far upwards as possible?
That's what I was thinking.
Because to me, like, the back is going to have more impact when people running into it.
Right,
Wouldn't it
right.
be
Once you're at
smarter
the
to get
front
to
of the
front?
pile, yeah, you should definitely, if you feel like you have the time, try to get to the front of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You might save your life, but at the time when everything's impacting, stay your ass in the fucking car.
Yeah, oh yeah. If everybody's running into everybody in that moment, don't fucking get out of the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what are y'all doing? No, don't stay.
Like,
Damn,
if
yo,
you've
100?
noticed everything is settled and you can try to attempt to escape your vehicle, try, my nigga.
Yeah, because like that's my thing. Is like I'm thinking like I didn't see the area, but like I don't know if there was like because like I'm thinking about like I-10 and shit.
It was
There's a
Fort
couple.
Worth.
I know there's a couple of spots with like
The problem was that the street was perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it wasn't, and there was no
That
like
black ice.
sign.
Yup.
No one spread salt. There was no.
And it's
like-
also Texas, so they kind of
yeah,
don't expect
it
that
only
kind of
happens
shit.
about like once a year, that kind of icing, so they're not used to it.
right.
And all
Oh,
of a
so
sudden
they
it's-
tried to stop, they just couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now. 'Cause I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
how
no.
do you get 100-car pileup?
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
that makes
People
sense
are
now, though.
coming, and then all of a sudden they realize that their car, so then they're braking, and then by that time they're running into everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
imagine trying to brake, but you're still going, my G.
Yeah, that
That's
shit happened to
what's
me.
happening.
That shit happened to me in the GNO a couple times.
Yeah.
Like going to work, like I hit the brakes and I
Drunk?
just keep. No,
Oh.
I was going to work. I mean, I get it.
Drunk.
Sure, let's go with that.
But yeah, like that shit is scary though. Like hitting, and I wasn't going fast at all. But it was just that icy. So that makes sense. That shit's scary.
I was about to, oh my God, I was about to say it.
Damn, but yeah, condolences to the
And
families
an
that lost
actual
people.
Yeah.
helpful thing, since we're about to have a freeze, is that if your back of your car is starting to slide towards the right, turn your wheel to the right. If
Yeah,
it's
don't
sliding
ever
to the
fight
left,
against it.
Yeah.
Turn your wheel to the left.
Don't ever fight against it because you'll flip before you'll spin out. Macy knows she was with me in my Blazer one time. I had her sitting in the middle of a fucking median. Spun that bitch around like a champ, though. Fucking ass in came up on me. I was like, not today, nigga. Hold on, Macy. Yeah. Fucking state trooper. We was ended up face to face with the motherfucker. He was like, y'all good? I was like, we good. He was like, all right. Pulled the fuck off.
You good. All right. All right, cuz.
I play Need for Speed, nigga. I'm good.
But speaking of states that clearly are, one's not doing so well, one of them's about to have way too much fun. Oregon is looking. They already hit you with the flip with it one time.
Yep.
And now they're trying to decriminalize all drugs.
Yep.
All drugs decriminalized, not legal,
Decriminalized.
criminalized.
So if you get caught with it, you don't go to jail. You go to rehab.
That's what they're working
For
on.
weed?
No, for
No,
everything.
like no,
Oh.
like
Yeah,
not
yeah. No,
so-
because
not-
weed's legal. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Weed's
Okay.
recreational out there now. Yeah.
I can't imagine going to rehab for weed.
What? Niggas be out there just like that movie. Boo this man.
I'm just imagining you in there
Fucking
like
Bob Saget pop up. You ever suck dick for weed?
Yeah, I feel like weed is what you would smoke in rehab.
Yeah, right. While we all trying to calm our nerves, let's all pass the blunt around and talk about our drug problem.
Like, yeah, dude, I need to stop smoking for real.
I need to stop smoking crack.
Because I will say
Weed is
this,
fine.
I myself am not a partaker in weed smoke, and that's not for any particular reason. Like I think it's yeah, that you could call it that, but like I've personally have never had a time that I smoked weed that I enjoyed it. So
You one of them niggas with high anxiety, so
Yeah.
like paranoia through the roof.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. FBI right outside my house because I smoked that weed, or all of my friends are trying to kill me. We ain't gotta tell that story. We ain't gotta go through
I
that.
was just thinking about that one moment you said, like, dude, I'm about to open this fucking door and throw myself out the car. This nigga Joe trying to kill me.
I have never been so high in my life, and I fucking poked my head in the door. Joe's sitting there playing the game. I went outside to go collect myself because I was way too high, and then I poked my head in the door and I just went. And Joe finally looks up. What? And I'm like, hey, bro, could you bring me home? I can't handle life right now. And he was like, yeah, after I finish this game. And I'm like, fuck. So I went and sat down. I ordered pizza because I was down. And I didn't want anybody to think anything was wrong. So I was like, I'm going to order pizza. And I'm just sitting outside by myself. And then they all came outside. I'm like, hey, Scott, how's it going? I'm like, I'm good. You know that moment when you're having like an inner monologue? When you're like way too high and you're like, everything's okay. You're okay. You're not going to die. It's weed. And then we're sitting there and they're all just talking to me. And I'm like, yeah, so I got to leave. I just got to go home. And finally Smurf was like, I'll bring you home, bro. And I was like, thank you, Smurf. I got in the car with him, and then the whole ride home, he's talking to me about all this music he's going to make and all these music videos. And I'm just sitting there trying to focus, like, because all my brain's telling me is throw yourself out of this fucking car. Y'all are doing 50 down the expressway right
You
now.
thought Smurf was gonna kill you or
I
something?
thought all of y'all were going to kill me. That's how high I was. Like, I thought the blunt that they gave me to hit, I thought they laced it with something for, like, the fifth hit. That's what the joke was, the fifth hit.
Yeah.
Because I was the fifth person in the circle, and I was like, they laced the fifth hit. Like, you're going
trying to kill me.
You got fucking cyanide in it. You're going to hit that bitch, you're going to die. And then, yeah. Stop looking at me like that, all right?
That's a true fucking story. That nigga was lit.
You never heard this one? Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, because it was the birthday right after Bowie passed away.
Yep.
It was his birthday,
Yep.
so we all got together, and I had a bottle of Crown. Finished that by myself, and then while we're all sitting at the house talking, everybody's doing their normal. Come on, Scott, smoke with us. Come on, Scott. And I was like, fuck it, for Bowie's birthday. And of course,
And Bowie didn't smoke weed.
no.
For that reason.
And then, of course, me being me, I'm like, I'm Scott, motherfucker. Like, I can't let these motherfuckers know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to let them know I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So I take the blunt. It gets passed to me. Everybody, hits it, blows it out. Puff, puff, pass. Passes it on to me. And me being Scott, I'm like, oh, give me that shit. All right, now you can have it. First of all, motherfucker's like, why is it all wet? And then I'm like, I'm holding that bitch in, and everybody's like, Scott, you good? I'm like, I do this all the time, yeah. And then everybody was like, probably shouldn't have did that. It's been a while since you smoked, Scott. You probably shouldn't have did that. I'm like, man, I ain't no punk. And then next thing you know, in my mind, I'm like, they're all trying to kill me.
And I don't know why you was flexing so hard. We all know you didn't smoke.
It's a well-known thing.
Yeah.
Very well known.
But I was also drunk. I was a fifth of Crown in.
Oh, you thought it was just gonna like blend in?
And I'm the type of motherfucker, like, I like getting people high. I get a fucking kick out of it. So, like, I know my shit be strong. So, like, if you just smoking, like, some degular or just, like, some basic-ass mid, or you don't smoke at all, I am going to ruin your fucking night.
I mean, you can feel that way because you're not gonna die.
Right. You might think you're going to die,
Yeah.
but you're going to be all right.
Everybody at that Christmas party that hit my weed that night, they didn't come out that shed for, like, at least 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now talk about a whole lot of nothing.
I done left the group and everything. Them niggas still in there, like, man.
Thinking about life, and then every now and then they trickle back inside, and Scott's having the time of his life on the iPad picking songs. Oh man, but yeah, that's why Scott don't really smoke that much. But anyway, so yeah, apparently that's the big idea now is, and I feel like that should be a thing throughout the entire country. Is it's like if you're gonna go ahead and do drugs or whatever, do you think you should go to jail for it?
I feel like if you're dealing the drugs.
Dealing's different. Dealing's a little different.
But if you just got, like, a little crack rock on you, yeah, put his ass in rehab.
Yeah.
But for, like, a long time, not like 3 weeks and then he's out back on the
Right,
streets.
I
Like,
think that's
yo,
another
I
thing.
need another rock.
That's just like that's cracking
But-
that's just cracking the fucking
I wonder which cheaper.
the withdrawals.
What, jail or rehab? Well, the whole idea behind
Jail.
No, the whole idea behind jail is
Don't
that
cost you shit.
you're supposed to be putting somebody in there.
Costs who shit? That's tax dollars.
Yeah, it costs $6, but fucking rehabs ain't ran about that.
No, I mean like
I thought that shit was free.
Rehab?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I
not.
know niggas who done went to rehab like 10 times in their life. Who paid for that?
Who knows? But
Right.
well,
I'm
that's,
sure-
that's
I'm sure
probably
s-
why they've been 10 times.
I'm
because
sure
of the
some
rehab they went
rehabs.
to.
Yeah, I'm sure some rehabs are covered by like Medicaid. And
Some
shit.
of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them have it like they help. Insurance will help you, but
It's like the big fancy ones that cost a bunch of
yeah.
money.
Oh, okay. Or the ones that get the job done.
But the whole idea behind jail is you did something wrong, so now you're gonna go to jail to think about what you did, so when you get out, you won't make the same mistakes again. Blase, blase. Why are you putting people that are sick, if you will, into jail, and then when they get out, expecting them to miraculously be healed?
Right.
It's like I didn't learn my lesson. I just got caught.
And drugs are easier to get in jail than in fucking real life.
Sometimes, yeah. So
No,
it's
not
like-
sometimes. It's a fact.
I mean, well, I've never been to prison, therefore I have to say sometimes because I don't know that. But I mean, that's my thing. Is it's like I don't understand why you're putting again, especially weed. It's like why are you putting motherfuckers in jail for weed?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. Now, if you pull over Carlos and he's got 15 pounds in his trunk, what are you doing with 15 pounds?
15 pounds of what?
Crack.
Oh, well.
Oh no! If you pull Carlos over and he's got 15 pounds of weed in his trunk, then it's like
Which
enjoy yourself.
Which dispensary do you
You
work
can't tell a nigga if you pull him over that many pounds of weed that he's not gonna go smoke that by himself. You can't tell him that.
That's the trick when it comes to weed. Is it's like when you pull somebody over and they're like, yeah, he had 55 pounds. How you know that wasn't for him?
Right. Like,
How you know he wasn't gonna just eat off that for the next year? If I know Turtle, like how you know he's not gonna just eat off that for the next year?
I might make it like 3 months.
yeah, if you give him that much weed, I can just smoke whenever I want to.
Right.
What? I might quit smoking cigarettes. You give me that much weed at one time. Walking this bitch every
But
day.
anyway,
Eyes look like fucking that top of that fucking lid.
there's been so many times I see Turtle and his eyes are bloodshot. I'm like, did you pop a blood vessel in your eye? Maybe. Just walked away.
Between smoking and laughing, yeah, he probably did.
Yeah. God damn it.
Fucking facing a piece of a whole pizza.
Shout out Fat Boys.
What we looking like, bro?
Hour 36.
Hour 36. All right, we got this. Y'all got anything else?
Nope.
Y'all ain't got them?
I don't think I do.
What you got, babe? Nothing. Why you look so sad?
She got a fart.
You can let it out right here.
Concentrating.
Run that shit on camera.
Jesus.
Toots.
That just reminded me of what was that? Medea's Big Happy Family, or whatever the fuck when he was like, "Help me, help me, help me, help me." Probably, yo, what the hell are you doing? What the hell is that? You don't hear the flow? It ain't never had that much weight on it before. Just saying, help me, help me. Man, you look like you done with all of this.
No, because there's just one more topic, but I really don't want to talk about it. But like, I feel like it needs to be said.
All right. Do you want me to read the topic, or do you want to?
No.
No, you don't want to talk about it. So Pedro Pascal is going to play Joel in the last.
No, not that. Well, I mean, I think it comes to no surprise, obviously, because it already happened once and it failed.
Oh, yeah.
But Trump was acquitted.
Was he
So,
really?
Yeah, he didn't get
I didn't
enough
see
votes.
that.
The glove didn't fit. It must have quit.
And then he tweeted that the MAGA movement.
Wait, he's allowed to tweet again?
Well, he wrote a statement. I don't know if
Okay.
it was a tweet, but he informed America that the MAGA movement has only just begun.
Oh my God.
Dog, this motherfucker is a WWE wrestler, bro. This motherfucker doesn't quit.
But a lot of there were a lot more Republicans that actually did vote to have him.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be the
Then-
one. I
then
thought they was
what?
gonna get his ass.
So, but not enough. I
Nah,
think it was
not
like
a rich white man.
I feel like it was something like 70 something to 50 something. I think. But it was closer than what I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get
I mean,
him.
regardless, he was still impeached twice. Regardless of whether or not the trial completely finds you guilty or not, you're still impeached.
I mean, he
But,
helped,
but-
he helped Kevin, man. Kevin.
He helped Kevin.
He helped Home Alone. Helped him in the fucking lobby when nobody else would.
Down the
my
hall and to the
God.
left.
Yeah, he helped Kevin, man.
Shut up.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, everybody, 1, 2, 3, shocked face. No, I don't fucking no.
I just wanted to bring it up, considering we've talked about it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, so this means that he's going to be able to run again in 4 years if he felt like it.
Yes.
I don't like that he said the MAGA movement has just begun. I don't like that.
Yeah, that sounds like some
It
fucking
sounds-
Empire Strikes Back type
Yeah,
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I
sounds
don't like that.
Bad,
This
sinister.
nigga gonna show up to his next meeting in a Darth Vader mask.
My children. I don't know if I'm doing Darth Vader, but I'm a Star Wars fan.
China.
China. But I mean,
I'm curious to see what he does in the next 4 years.
I am very curious to see what Trump ends up doing.
States, I am your president.
Oh, so now he's Bane. Now he comes back as Bane. All right, you know what? I'll vote for him if he shaves his head and wears the Bane mask.
At this point, you have to now. This man is committed, okay?
You thought I was gone?
That was good.
It's only just begun.
That's good. That was real good.
Thank you.
Now do Batman.
Biden shows up like with a cane and a Batman outfit. I'm gonna try my best. To the fart burr. But anyway.
Then your boy sitting in the chair watching it all. What's his name?
Oh, Bernie.
In a Robin costume.
Oh, poor Bernie.
This is great.
Poor Bernie.
Got a PhD in smoke bombs.
Smoke bombs.
Sitting.
All right, y'all got anything else, fellas?
Nope.
Yeah, I think we'll have another early one this week.
Not really that early.
What time we at?
1:40.
Oh, okay. So we actually did better than last week.
All right, man. One more time for
Because
Brady,
I'm
though.
here.
One more time for Brady. One more time for Pedro Pascal.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
All day.
Casey Anthony. Yeah, he knew what to do. He knew what to do.
I got a job.
All right. Well, with that being said, Mr. TRTL.
Oh, don't throw up on the mic.
That bitch tastes like gumbo.
Yeah, I had one of them earlier. I don't know if you can see it in the video footage. I was like,
Straight cayenne.
Mr. TRTL.
yes, underscore TRTL underscore on the IG. All other social medias is TRTL.
All right. Before we move on,
Uh-oh.
Scott Prasad.
This is the second week in a row. I almost
Yep.
forgot our man's Cody Freeman.
His
He
ad?
also supported the show.
Oh, man, you
So,
did
we
forget him
about to
last
blow
week.
this bitch up. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, we got excessive auto detailing. We got excessive auto detailing. Guess what? He's based in Slidell. He's here for somehow in the West Bank, and he come here too. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Anything from washing and waxing, anything from washing and waxing to paint correction, because you suck when you wash your own car, to removing the swirly things, ceramic and graphene. LOL.
Sorry, Cody.
The fuck is graphene?
You don't have to pay us.
No.
You don't have to pay us.
You know what? This is a free one. I'm going to give you another one. But he also did say he wants you to start putting value back into your car. So go see my man Cody Freeman, Excessive Auto Detailing on Instagram and Facebook to book yourself an appointment. His prices are very fair. He does amazing work. Talk to my mans. I'm also going to give him a social media post this week. I think we owe him that much.
Definitely.
So definitely hit up my guy. Tell him the Hangover Podcast sent you, Mr. Average Joe.
Can you pimp my ride?
He will.
Because my shit busted.
He can clean it for you.
LE_average_JOBE. Don't touch me.
Boy.
Ooh,
Your
Miss,
lips got sunglasses.
Miss Nikki.
Don't wear my lips. It's big ass lips. They can wear sunglasses. Mad because you ain't got no upper lip.
Ooh, Miss Nikki.
Joe
P.
Williams on Facebook.
Ooh, Miss.
Scott ain't got one either. Your shit bigger than his.
Ooh, Miss Nikki P.
What
Oh,
are you doing?
Looking at your nudes on his tablet.
Go ahead, babe. Miss Nikki P, give me social. Stop looking at me.
Still looking at him.
Picturing you right now, topless.
Say your socials
I'm just.
so I can go have a drink.
So weird.
I know.
NIKKI_NP.
We need to change that MP to P.
Yeah, we do. We need to get on that.
Yep. Just so it'll match your show name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And you
What
can
the
find.
N stand for?
I think actually Nikki _P was taken. I think
That's why you
I
did
added
NP.
it. Yeah.
Makes sense. That's why I got __
What does the N stand
TRTL.
for? I don't know. Maybe my name.
So it stands for name.
Nicole.
It's just Nikki _ Nicole Pellicle.
Yep.
Pellicle.
Pelican.
This is my nigga P right here.
All right, so you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we got a link tree.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah, we fancy.
You know what I'm saying? You can
What
go,
a flex.
you can go find us on all of that at the Hangover Podcast.
Scott, what is wrong?
You can
He gonna knock your walls out with
What? You gonna get the business when it's show?
you can find us on YouTube at the Hangover Podcast. And other than that, thank y'all for having a seductive drink with us.
You look worried.
Shout out to Cody Freeman and Excessive Auto Detailing. Shout out to Dr. Chris Norbo and NOLA Pediatric Dentistry. I'm about to go do something naughty. Thank y'all for having a drink with us. This has been the Hangover Podcast, you sexy, sexy bitches.
Just woke up, couple bodies from the club.